a save slot that I've already used. Which is fine. I'll just start again and do a whole lot. So, game decided it wants to go into windowed mode, so that should be good. Off. Audio up, up. Cool. Oh, I always love games that let me change the icons. Anything that I do. Yeah, the DLC stuff. Yep. Sorry, gonna go through the tutorial again. I want to make sure I complete everything. I knew it was weird that he was like, "Hey, you really want to go through my entire thing again?" But yeah, I didn't know if it was like a cross save. He's aware. That was a really bad dodge. Yep, this work. Cool. Oh. Oops. Now give me the pea shooter. I'm gonna miss having the Bullet character. Bullet was such a fun character to play. Just play as one of these Bullet dudes, but he has a sword. Blasphemy, I think is what its name was. Really fun. Yep. Interesting. Technically, you should play this game being hyper aware of using cover. I really do not, like, ever. I honestly play this game super sloppily. Which, I mean, is fine. Manny. It's totally not a play on, like, manual. It's tutorial, dude. Yep. Alright, dude. One thing that I start to notice is just the further out that you play, the better it is. The further away from the boss you play, the easier it is to dodge in a lot of cases. There are some bosses that really punish you for doing that, but for the most part, you can just kind of chill back. You can hit shots on them. But, eh. There. Let's go. This game is full of so many things. It's crazy. This thing. If I remember correctly, when you reload one of your guns, it reloads all of your guns. So if I shoot this, fire this, and then reload this, work the other way around though. So that, shoot this, load. Yeah, so I guess it's just some weird thing with the starter pistol. I don't want you to have easy reloads. One thing is that I am terrible at finding secret rooms. So that's gonna be time. Let's see, a couple things about this game. More you don't get hit, the more your coolness goes up. Coolness is basically luck in this game. Crappy chests, but Winchester rifle's actually super good. Hell. Yeah, I for the most part have muscle memory down. Like how many shots approximately killing enemies takes, which I think is honestly a massive part of this game. And like the number one thing to do if you need or if you want to get better, just memorizing attack patterns and health. It's like, I know it's like 3 shots, maybe 4 shots for the small bullet kin. You guys are closer to like 2 mags, I think. Might be L mag. You guys are usually like 4 or 5 shots. E-mimic. But yeah, the more coolness you have, though, more drops. I think it caps at a certain point. But this part, yeah. Nice. Bolt modifier. See bullets. Oh yeah, and there's some interactable things around a bunch of different parts of the map. If I can, I'll try to go to the oop yet, but I don't think I can. It's open up. Keep pressing select. Open the, thinking I'm opening the map, but it just is the Ammonomicon. Great name, by the way. This there's a secret room. Gonna smoke. Don't smoke, kids, unless you This game, because what cigarettes do is for every half heart you sacrifice, you get more cool stat, which isn't the greatest message, but yeah. Did the water barrel get? Seems like the water barrel. I'll just do this to kind of show what happens. So this also works if you have like a water, I think even ice weapons. But go in here and you activate a hidden switch. And over there, there's now a room. Takes 2 keys to open. I don't have 2 keys, so a lot of the time people crash the first 2 chests depending on their rarity. Thing about this boss is that when he changes direction, his like bullet spread gets a little wonky, so that's why you want to pay attention. Kind of like, oh, terrible. Really wanted to no-hit this boss because no-hitting bosses is very beneficial. Judge is a really good gun. Get final shot with varying effects. That's what that little ammo thing is. Save button. Here. Can I buy this? I can, so I can actually go to the oubliette. So this is the secret floor. You need 2 keys. You can't have a flying item, actually, is something that's interesting. There's a couple flying items. Have one of them not fall down that pit. Sniper dude. That's oh, I'm gonna have to. Doggo found. That's starting item for the Huntress. This dog companion that will sometimes pick up items for her. Friendly in the room. Being a little liberal with my ammo use. Normally, be a lot more careful. Kind of save your bullets. Try and use the least amount of actual ammo you can. Just kind of stick with your starter pistol, especially on these earlier levels. But I mean, I have so many guns right now that I shouldn't run into problems later on with being out of ammo. Those dudes are fun. Telescope. Yeah, more accuracy. What's back here? This guy will buy stuff from you. Drop items, weapons. Used to love buying junk from you. It makes so much easy money by just throwing all of your junk at him, and you get junk by blowing up chests, shooting them. Oh, yeah, and then they patched it out. Still pays you, but basically pays you now. Checking if that was a mimic. Ooh. Scope energy? Oh, interesting. Let's see what that does. I don't know. So that is the special thing from this floor. Basically works as a piece of armor. But you need to take it to a certain you're on. I'd laugh if all that synergy does is make bullets bounce more. I already have bullet bounce thing. Duster does definitely do a lot of damage. Very good gun. These blocked rooms, like, always, basically, I think always mean chests on the other side. Nice. Bullets to disappear. And I'm just remembering that there are a decent amount of, like, kind of platforming sections. Some rooms are just puzzles, basically. And sometimes they're a little... accessory. Oh. Thing where... As if I remember correctly, they're a pretty high chance of rooms being in the, like, item room areas. I've never really understood how secret rooms gen this game. Like Binding of Isaac, it's super easy. It's just like surrounding rooms. They're very, like, concrete rules. Nice. This is one of those puzzle rooms that kind of suck. Those ghosts suck. I hate those little ghost bats. Blob you, Lord. All hail Blob you, Lord. Attacks are just so cute. dead. Nice. Flawless. I don't think I get... Yeah. Buddy starts trying to crawl at you. Shoot. Oh well. Here. Pick this up. Nice. Here's a secret room. I will not. More money, because I want to try and save that for buying more passive items. There are some times that it might be surprising that there are a lot of guns in Enter the Gungeon. Nice doggy. Fun gun. Man, dog really wants to take things up for me. Blame though. It does kind of suck that I have this armor now because I can't get hurt with it, so that means I can't use my active item right now. But, oh man. Let's see what's in the item room. Shots from this. I think right now I am looking for a very specific room. Got rubber bullets, they don't actually do damage. They have electrified versions, which I think there was only one of them there. Boss. Down here. Come on. Just looking for the room. Mimics are a thing in this game, and look, that secret. Oh, come on. Mimics are a thing in this game, so that's why I usually am trying to take a second to look at the chest before I actually open it. You can usually tell because they're breathing. Oh, coffins. That's in my opinion. What could it unlock? Spoiler alert, it'll probably be in the next room. Pretty close. These are always interesting. Gun munchers. Let's give him a blaster. I don't really care about it. Nice. Pulse cannon's fun. So this is the room we were looking for. So I still have that crest. Place the crest upon the altar, and this floor opens. We'll go there next after we beat the boss. I want to make sure we get. Ooh. One thing you'll notice. This is the shop owner. That's how you get NPCs. But one thing you'll notice is when you go back into these rooms, things gone. Rat. Which will be important later on. Please don't do that. Yeah. But, Amoconda has this thing where he can... Like, these little dudes will spawn throughout the fight, and Amoconda will... Don't like that. Nice. Did it flawless, so this time it actually matters. But, he will spawn those little dudes throughout the fight. Okay. That doesn't seem right, but whatever. And he can consume them and get stronger. Excuse me. Okay. That was weird. Now we're gonna be here. I don't need that. Here, and walk up to this. Prime Primer is something. Prime Primer is something that I need. How you start beating the game. Real, but I'm not super worried about it. Now this floor is a little difficult, but it should be fine. There's our first cursed enemy, because I think I opened that dark chest. That gave me a little bit of curse, and curse can spawn what's called jammed enemies. That's what those these dudes are. They have more health. They do a full heart of damage. They're overall not a great time. Phone dudes are pretty... They've got pretty good aim. There's some enemies that we saw in the oubliette sewer place. They have scary good tracking. Kind of creepy. A lot of the times they actually predict where you're going, so you have to like straight back and forth, and that'll confuse them. Starting to get a little HP. I do not want that. I guess technically I should be picking things up for collection's sake. You guys are annoying. Saw that. I started shooting at him, and he just shot all my shots back. They also get these same effects that my bullets have. So they started ricocheting all around, which is a little stressful. shows you how weak this thing is. Having the scope makes this gun a lot better. Normally not nearly as good. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I looked over at Sturdy. First of many times of that happening. Seems like it's a common thing to do. Go see if chat's popping. Then walk into a pit. Guys, you can't actually kill it. You have to wait for them to kill him. Angry, shoot at them. Actually can be more kind of lax about how to use my ammo now that I have the reload stone. Ooh. One of my favorite guns. Thanks. Really fun item there, but definitely going for reload stone because I did it again. Man, aren't I great? And with ricochet rounds, this is insane. So you'll notice at the end of the magazine on the bottom right, there's the little eye dude. So whenever I shoot that final thing, it spawns a little holster right there. Shoot him. Come on. Thank you. So premature reloading with this gun is not optimal. Full metal jacket. I don't really remember what that does. Ah. I don't remember if it actually has really good detection or if it just kind of it when it doesn't do. This is the old king. Kind of funny because you even get to see the other version, I guess. This dude. Really bad habit to break with this game is dodging backwards. Ah, that was almost really good. I'm just gonna get a hit. Oops. Nice. Only got hit twice, which for this level, really good. Ooh. Itchy trigger finger. Real good. Then interesting. These things are actually bosses. They're called kill pillars. Interesting that they're there. Yeah, you can blow that up. I think if you blow up the normal one, the first floor version of that boss, basically, you get a cat toy throne. You kill the dudes those guys are like powering up, they kind of go insane. Dice dudes are interesting. Their attacks randomized, basically rolling themselves every time. I think they can just like kind of implode on themselves. Those red ammo boxes are always super appreciated. Just like extra contact damage, but still. Need to remember to use it. I can keep shooting my really fun guns. Sometimes I have to be careful. It's just weird to spawn a chest with no block on it. Not uncommon. It's not impossible, but definitely uncommon. Our gun's decent. Definitely like a room clear item or weapon. Minecart. This is the type of game that I would love to work on. I love roguelikes so much. I love the art style. Devolver Digital's an amazing company. It's fun. Headphones are starting to hurt my ears a bit. They're... I think if you drop a gun. This room sucks. Oh, I'll just go do boss now. Go with that. And hold eye of the monster. Oh. Red Knot sucks. wasn't paying enough attention to notice if those were counting as hits, man. So my active item draws bullets towards me, but those things were technically explosives, and they spawn enemies usually. So I think they got drawn into me, which is a little frustrating. This room, black powder. Little bit of a puzzle, but not really. Good old invisible tracks. Oh. Sucks that I'm giving that up, but this is necessary. Right on here. Usually, good habit to just clear floors. Not a whole reason not to, unless you're trying to actually speedrun. Froggy boys. This is a fun gun. Doesn't feel like... I guess I don't have blanks to test it, but I was gonna say it doesn't feel like I've been getting any FMJ procs. I'm gonna go with this and trying to figure out what honestly happened, because I haven't seen any jammed enemies, and I was gonna say that was a jammed bullet. That's what happens when they roll one on themselves, but yeah, so I guess there are some floors, now that I remember, that like that just spawn jammed enemies. Know that there are bikes behind me. Oh yeah, cool little thing is instead of saying reload, it says behold. Mini boss stuff. Pet the dog. Ooh, synergize with the scope. Yeah, 360 S scope. You'll notice if I spin, I get that aura. It upgrades my damage, and this is probably the most entertaining way to play this game. Yeah, this is probably like one of my favorite synergies. I believe it happens with all the snipers. Wow. Lasts for a decent amount of time after. Buddy. Shop. This is where another item is, so you light that. Walk all this way. This room's where the interesting. Hear the old blood. What is this item even? It's the real. Ah, I to know. Back to I do have, if, in all fairness, I do have quite a bit of aim assist on. It's a big reason why I can just kind of do this and actually hit things. It's a lot of keys to you. Ease. I'll go to the boss, see if give me a key. Hillbillers, yes. Going to That was a pretty sloppy fight, but kill pillars are a little difficult. Ooh, this game. I'm gonna go down here. I would like some hearts. Yeah, it's definitely gonna work for me. Yeah. Ask for hearts and you shall receive. Those guys are impossible to kill, and they only go away after of Mega Man, Samus, Mega Man, not Samus. Oh, ignore me. Good gun. But yeah, you have to kill all the enemies in the room, or else they just kind of sit there. Back to that and that. The final floor. Ow. Like on the first run back, I have already made it to the Dragon's Keep. Molten lava everywhere. Now I think about it, the reason why I'm getting so many drops is because I had the secrets at the beginning. Excuse me. Shouldn't have used the blank there. Oh well. Stressful. These guys, good aim, good predicting, they also dodge roll. And I've already been able to notice, if you... Testing. If bullets hit an explosion, they will blow up. Rather, if an explosion hits, they will blow up. Special bullet. Yep, some arcane gunpowder, which I got. Shard of planar lead broken off from the great bullet when it struck, and an obsidian shell casing forward from the great beast. Cool. I will take that. Proton backpack is good. I would like to get all the rooms cleared first. Man, this gun is so fun with scope. Normally it has terrible accuracy. It's terrible as being nice. Trying to sit here and be fancy, like 360ing everything, but realize that most of these dudes will die from a normal shot from this gun anyways. Nice. That's the jump. I think it makes the, yeah. It just does like more damage or something. It's kind of hard to tell. So we'll be using this and this. Gonna run out of ammo on this. Alright, I have like 50 other guns, but he's gonna go into phase 2 in a second, so fine. Nice. So now this phase, have this going. Go to town. First try, Dragon. I haven't played this game in a while, at least like a year. That is another part that we need for bullet. Kill our past. Oh. So now we're like 2 out of 3 or something like that. Here. So cool here. And amazing. So dumb. So very dumb. Oh. Actually, around, but I'll call that a win. And favorite part. Game is so good. Music's great. Art is so just fun to look at. I never get sick of it. Dose 1, the dude that made this music. I used to know the song. I won a free soundtrack during, I think it was a Cobalt stream, Cobalt Streak stream, where he was sponsored and he was giving away soundtracks and copies of the game. And I remember his mod Drowleric was running it, and he was asking questions in chat. It was like the first person to respond to him, and one of his questions was like, who is the blue hedgehog character that runs around really fast and collects coins? And easy, Sonic. And sent that to him. He's like, congratulations, you were the first one. Like a soundtrack of this game, and man, I listened to that for so long. Some good memories. Hand is definitely not as sore as it has been when I got back to playing this game in the past, but it's not bad. Here. Falling through time and space. Gunsoul. Dragon Fire. Sunlight Javelin. You'll also start to notice the amount of references in this game is astounding. Just how they run too is just so fun. Yeah. Need the helmet and primed primer. Primed primer you get from the shop. Helmet you get from the caves. Light for that. Basically, they have a stock that keeps refreshing. I can buy things, so that's good. Yes, yes. I'll buy everything. It's not really any point to not do that, which means that their inventory will restock faster, so that's what I'm looking for. It's really cool that you can leave and it takes you out here. Oh, so yeah. That was Enter the Gungeon. Probably going to start playing it more, because that was honestly a lot of fun. And it fills up like an hour's worth of time, which is about how long I like streaming. So flipping between this, Overwatch, maybe a little Binding of Isaac. Might play some Hearthstone again. Battlegrounds is always a fun time. I've got a bunch of different games. If anybody does have any suggestions, you are seeing this, throw them at me. I'm always down to play new games. But for now, I'll leave it at that. Thanks.